Hey Flurry, can you explain how cavalry works? Yes. Don't get it. It's expensive. That's how cavalry works. Cavalry has better modifiers in the beginning. Over here with us. So they do 2 shock. Right? It's not better than infantry. It's just not. Right? They do have more flanking range, which means that if you get into a battle and you don't both fill the combat with, you can have more units that are dealing damage with a little bit of cav. The problem is, you're now saying, okay, well, that's great. I can be slightly more effective if I'm fighting an army that doesn't fill the combat with. But if you're fighting an army that doesn't fill the combat with, then you're going to beat it anyway. Yeah? You might be slightly faster with a little bit of cav, but then you're talking slightly faster, okay? What it gives you is very minimal. Yeah? Very minimal. But they're twice as expensive in maintenance and recruitment cost. So unless you are Poland or a herd, a horse person, you either need to be a horse person or you need to be Poland. Or something that has like plus 50% cavalry combat ability, so your cavalry does 50% more damage. In any other situation, don't get horses. They okay? They're not good. They're not worth being twice as expensive, okay? No. It's bad. Don't get it. What if you're a Christian horde? See, if you're a Christian horde and you get the extra shock damage, so if you're a horde, get horses, okay? They're good. They're great. And also, hordes get them cheaper, so the calculation also changes. So just get horses if you're a horde. Also, using a lot of cav is a lot of micromanagement, because you need to make sure that you're like at half of this, yeah? So if it says you have 50%, then you need to use like 25 or 30%, because your infantry will die sooner than your cavalry, because they get put in the middle, so they die. And then, because they die first, and then you fight 2 battles, and then now your ratio is f***ed. And that means that all of your horses are going to die. So it's huge liability. It's... Will a new patch help with the cav? I think they made it different. Okay. So, I'm not sure if they made it better or worse. It's scaling now, so it's slightly less bad, I guess. But they also changed what it does exactly. Which they kind of didn't mention, but they just said, oh yeah, you deal extra damage now. Should I disband the cav I start with at 4054? So it depends. Like, is it a lot of cav? Is it 1 cav? What I do if I'm playing as an OPM in H3 is to get rid of the horses. Okay? Just replace them. Yes. Yes, you should disband those, because they're twice as expensive. It's not worth it. Get rid of them. But if you're playing as like France and you're going to fight England immediately, then don't disband the cav, because then you need to rehire, you need to disband like, what is it, like 10,000 units? And so then just use them for the first couple of wars and then just slowly like, consolidate them all together and get rid of them. But if you only have like 1 horse, just get rid of it. When you get cannons, just delete the cav? Nah, I delete them sooner than that. I really don't like them. I really don't like those filthy horses. Bah. 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 Do you think if I want to optimize the cav, I should send an infantry only on the first day and then 2 cav 3 days later? Yeah. Yeah. But do you really want to bother with that? Like, let's say I want to kill Circassia, right? So if you want it to be optimal, right, what you would do is you would go like this. And then, oh no, I can enter another province. 29th. So then, you do this, and then on the 29th of January, you stop the army and you tell it to drill. It only stands still for 2 days, but during those, during the month tick, you'll get a little bit of army professionalism. And if you do that all the way here, then you're going to get to our professionalism. And if you do that consistently the whole time, you make yourself 10 extra dudes a day. Yeah. And then if you start to do those things, you're only human. Presumably. And if you start to do all those things, then you're going to forget, you're going to do that, and then you're going to forget that, oh, what I actually wanted to do was stop the Ottomans from invading Egypt, and you'll have a major grand strategic error in your plan, or your strategy, or your whatever the like that is more important than micromanagement. Can you explain us how dudes are made? Well, one I'm not gonna tell you about the birds and the bees. Perfect. Why do I have a cav in my merc stack? Well, because if you hire a company to do something for you, like paint your house, and you say, I want you to paint one wall, and I want you to paint it blue, then they will show up at your house with every single employee from that company, a crane, 4 trucks, 20,000 liters of blue paint, but also red, yellow, and green. Because that is apparently how companies work. Yeah, if only you could choose what you hire from those mercenaries, huh?